Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Mariner of Spirit. I'm Greg. I'm your host, and we're running random tonight with a bunch of great information pertaining to what's going to be going on next week, and that's with Broadhead Manor and the Paranormal Rockdown. I have another guest on too, and before we get into the guests, I'm going to go ahead and mention the people I support. Number one, I support Photographs, which is a nonprofit type organization that's run by Tim Miley. He's a paranormal investigator from up in Wisconsin, and they do events that are called Photographs. And those events, he uses speakers, people in the paranormal community, and he does a great job. Puts a great show together, and he's does numerous ones. And it's him and his wife Lauren, and his story is long, so I'm not going to get into that right now. But he's a great animal lover, and that's why they put the effort into animal shelters. All the money and that goes in that direction to care for animals. Secondly, it's PKC, Paranormal Kicks Cancer, with Chris Koskowski and Alex Wilkinson, and they're a couple from down in Florida. They do paranormal, the same kind of thing, paranormal events. They'll do benefits. They'll do haunted houses. They do a lot. They're out of Florida, like I said. I met them quite a few years ago up at, I was doing a show with Ronnie D at Old South Pittsburgh Hospital, and he brought them in, and I went ahead and we interviewed them too and had a great time. So that's how we connected there. Thirdly, it's the Jessica Petrie Foundation, and the Jessica Petrie Foundation was founded by Howard Petrie, who is the founder of PUN, the Paranormal United Network, and he's also now is Parallax, and I guess they're gonna be changing the name of that too. So it's a foundation, it's a resource for expecting mothers and families of pregnant women with mental illness. So those are the three people I support. And then the next thing I do is the authors, and these are the authors that I support. And it's people in the paranormal community that have written a lot of great books. And it started off with Bruce Holliday, then Tobias Wayland, Adam Benedict, Kathy Kressel, Barnaby Jones, C.L. Carter, Cheryl Lynn Carter, Dr. Heatherly Langdon, Lynn Monet, Ron Iacovetti, Victoria Munday, Tony Rathman, Natalie Jones, Patty Negri, Sylvia Schultz, Amelia Cotter, Rex Nielsen, and David Sloan, and Christina Bloom. So without further ado, I'm going to bring in my guests tonight. Number one, we got Chris Hartle, and Chris Hartle happens to be one of the co-runners. You could it co-runners? Can I use co-runners?
That works for me.
Okay, of the Broadhead Manor big Paracon that's going to be going on next week. That's called the Paranormal Rockdown, and he's one of the big men that run it. So they're going to have a great show next week. It's going to be knockout on Friday, and I'm gonna turn it over to him, and he can explain everything to you, and that way you get a good idea of exactly what's going to be going on next weekend. Take it away, Chris.
Yeah, so Paranormal Rockdown, Broadhead, Wisconsin, next weekend. Pretty much bringing your paranormal paracons and mixing it with a big, huge rock and roll concert. Two great things that I both love, both the paranormal and the rock, so decided to combine them together. And we got 7 bands playing on Friday at a Main Street event location. And then on Saturday, we have our Paracon. As most Paracons are, we have special guests from your TV shows. We have psychic mediums. We have everything coming. And we'll get into all those guests and the bands here in a little bit. But yeah, it's a great time. We're the first and original, people to do this as a Paracon like this, combining these two things into one. There's some people trying to replicate us now, but we're the first and original, and we're going to keep going strong.
Somebody's trying to replicate what you're doing.
Yeah, there's a couple I've seen out there. They're starting off small like I did, but we'll see what happens. So
crazy. So, and then we have Rex Nielsen, and Rex is a artist and a paranormal investigator from the great state of Iowa, where Chris and I are both from Illinois. So that's 2-1, Rex. So
I'm still bigger than the both of you put together. So
yeah, you got that right. So, what have you been up to?
Just a lot of art shows lately. It was Artist of the Month for the month of June. I was on the front page of the newspaper. They did a big article on me, which I didn't know they were going to do. And I had all these text messages going, "Hey, way to go. You made the front page of the paper. You make us proud." And I'm texting everybody back going, "What?" I had no clue that it was going to be done. I was honored and flattered. It was an amazing, because my name's getting out there. I'm getting more shows. I just did a show last month, went really well. I've been doing a bunch of commission work too. In fact, I just finished one today for a lady. I drew a picture of her granddaughter who's battling leukemia, and she's 7 years old. So she told me to do whatever I wanted to, so I did a picture of her, and she's sitting like the picture they sent was she's sitting in a bunch of daisies, and I did it all in pointillism, and I just barely put color in the daisies, and they said, yeah, she's a warrior. So on the frame I put our little warrior princess for them. I just finished that one. Let's see. I got another show coming up the 30th. It'll be in Independence, Iowa. There was only 4 artists that were picked to come, and I guess I was the first one they asked to be there. So that'll be fun. Then 2 weeks after that, I'll be in the Amana Colonies for the Amana Art Guild, doing a show there. And then I have one more show, and that will be in Decorah in September. And last year at the show, I ended up winning the People's Choice Award. And so this year it's free for my spot and everything. And they got a hold of me the other day and said, "Now remember, your spot's free. You're going to be there, right?" And I said, "Yeah, I'll be there." They go, "Good, because a lot of people have been asking about you." And she goes, "Is there anything that I need to know or you need?" And I said, "I'm just going to let you know that I'm going to win that award again," is what I told her. So I got 90% of the votes last year.
Wow.
And it was quite an honor. I didn't even know I won because my area was full of people, and the people next to me come running in going, "You won." I went, "What?" Because I didn't even hear my name announced or anything. And that was pretty cool. So that's what I've been doing. I've done a couple private investigations at homes, but like I said, I haven't been out doing any public speaking or doing any paracons and stuff. I'm just taking a break. It's, I've been going at it since 2011. And last year, I flew here, I flew there, I flew here, I flew there, and was all over. And it was just time for me to, if any investigations I do now is for me. So I have two coming up in September. I've got some friends that are coming from South Carolina, and we're going to do Edinburgh Manor on the 30th, and we're going to do the Franklin Hotel on the 29th.
So that'll be really, really good.
That's awesome. Edinburgh's one of my favorite locations. It's actually the location we did the first Paranormal Rock down at. So
Nice. That's where my son wrote his first book.
awesome.
Was the time he spent 5 days alone at Edinburgh Manor.
Did they have him locked in?
No, he came and went as he pleased. And it was, and I can't believe, I don't know, I got like 300 hours in. I've been there so many times, and I know he's surpassed me by miles. I mean, him and his new wife, I mean, they're really getting known, and they're doing something every single solitary weekend. They're at some paracon or being invited to some paracon to speak, and I'm happy for him. I mean, I'm disappointed that it's just me and my girlfriend that are in All Out Paranormal now. I mean, I started with my two boys, and they've gone about their way. I mean, they're both men, they're both adults, and I miss it because it was a lot of fun years, just the three of us going out and pushing the boundaries on things, and had a lot of fun. But now it's just, I just do it for myself. And like I said, I haven't been to Edinburgh in at least 3 years.
Oh, so let's go back to Chris because I know he has a time element going on tonight. And so you want to give the laydown as far as the bands are concerned and all that?
Yeah, we can start with the band. So on Friday, starting at 3 p.m. at Main Street Events in Brooklyn, Wisconsin. Doors are going to open at that place for everybody to come on in. We got 7 bands playing. First band's going to kick off at 4 o'clock. The 7 bands playing are January, The Fiction We Create, Again We Rise, Switchblade Saturdays, Left on Red. Returning again, they played last year's Paranormal Rock down as Etched in Embers. They're from Missouri. They're looking probably to get signed here soon. And then our main headliner, late 80s, early 90s, they were huge with Three Little Pigs song. We got Green Jelly playing. They're coming all the way from Hollywood, California, I believe they're coming from. So they built a small little tour on after this when I contacted them about a year ago to play. So we're excited for that. if you're not into the hard rock, heavy metal, rock and roll stuff, and you want to do something else, you can go 15 minutes up the street to Broadhead Manor. 60,000 square foot, old school. We got 2 mini investigations going on that night. One from 4 to 7, and one from 8 to 11. We got plenty of special guests headlining those investigations. We got Josh Purvis is one of them. Everybody knows Rez from being on your show, Greg. Rez is going to be one of those. We got Sam Beltrusis on one of them, and a whole bunch of others. So that's the rundown for Friday.
That's awesome. That's you got a lot of great people there too. I mean,
Yeah,
you've got everything covered as far as going in there and people that really know the place, because that's the whole thing in a nutshell, is to go ahead and be able to fill the people in on everything that goes on, and before the investigations, and I'm
yeah,
sure
and,
go ahead.
and we're doing it different than most of these. I mean, most of these conventions and stuff, you go down and you do an investigation. You're just with one group the whole entire time. You get one lead investigator, and you don't get to work with everybody. These investigations, every special guest investigator, you're going to get to work with them and see their take on how they do it with the paranormal world.
We quite a while ago now, we did an event up in Antioch here, and it was called Hunt the Town,
Okay.
and it was done the same way, except they were all different stores, and then there were like the VFW, and there were the Masonic Temple, Masonic Lodge, and places like that were all on Main Street,
Yeah.
and they had all these people that had tickets, and they had groups of people, and they would go from location to location, same way what you're doing, which is a
Correct. Yep.
great way to do it. So everybody gets enough time in every location, and they're all on a time limit, correct?
Correct. Yeah. I mean, we got to stick to the time frame for the next groups, and then have a little break in between.
So as far as the people are concerned, when do the regular people come that buy their tickets?
So for Friday, you can show up. Main Street's going to open at 3. We're probably going to let people in the Broadhead probably about 3:30, just so we can get the groups and stuff situated of where everybody's going. As far as Saturday when we move into the Paracon, doors for the Paracon are going to open at 11 o'clock a.m. on Saturday.
That'd be great. Yeah, it's a great location. I this is just going to work well. I can see it already, and it's a great tribute to what you and Jamie Lynn have put into it. There's a lot of effort that's already been created by you two, and now you're going to see the results.
Yeah, it's definitely a great location. I picked this location even before the first one was done. Last Paranormal Rockdown was in August of last year. And the first time I went to Broadhead was on July 1st of last year. And as soon as I walked into that building and saw that gym with the stage and the floor and everything, I knew it. The next one had to be there. So instantly started to talk to Bill about it. Took a couple months. Bill worked out the details, and here we are.
I never even thought about going ahead and asking him to come on tonight either.
Yeah, he's always willing to.
I know that, and if he's listening, I I'll try to go ahead and message him and see if I can get him on. But how many vendors are you going to have there?
It's over 40. I don't know the exact amount. I want to say it's like 47 or 48, but it is over 40.
Oh, that's cool. And any particular types of vendors, or are they all the same? A lot of
We got,
metaphysical
yeah,
people.
we got everything. We got the metaphysical. We got people coming that sell art. We got people that are coming to sell crystals. We got a massage therapist coming that's going to have a chair and table there to give you massages. We got everything.
Well, that'll be something else. That's for sure. It's not the right time for me to try to do this. But
Have you been to Broadhead Rex?
No, I was it 2 years ago? No, it was last year, and I was all set to go, but something came up, and I didn't end up going.
Okay.
I will get there time, but yeah, it really sucked. I mean, we'd had our whole year planned, and but fate steps in every once in a while, and family comes first, and I had to opt out of that one.
Yeah, it happened for a reason. So
Exactly.
you think I could go ahead and get this done? Something's going on with my machine. I'm going to do it this way. Just keep on. You guys keep on talking for a minute.
Yeah, because you were talking about, you've got different guests that are taking around and doing the investigations. That's what, when I did Spirit of Deadwood, we did the same thing there. There was 3 different investigations, 3 different buildings, and Miranda, the ghost biker, and I were the guest lead investigators at one of the buildings. It was a great time. I had a lot of fun down there. I was there for, I don't know, about 10, 12 days. My car blew up on the way there. I was in the middle of South Dakota, in the middle of nowhere. And it took almost 11 hours for them to come get me.
damn.
It was, yeah. And there was nothing. There was nothing where I was at. I mean, I was lucky to make it off the interstate, and it just rolled up on this dirt road. And luckily I had cell reception, and I was 50 miles from my destination. But it took forever to find somebody to come get me and tow my vehicle. And I ended up having no vehicle after that. It had a catastrophic engine failure on it. And luckily, the people I stayed with were amazing, and they brought me home.
Wow.
Because I had no idea how I was going to make it back home.
That's definitely a trip you'll never forget, I guess.
No. And it was a lot of fun. It was for a good cause. And it was really cool to be at Deadwood, and then stay in one of the locations was the haunted hotel there, and had some really weird personal experiences when I was there. It was worth it. It was a lot of fun. Even though I lost a car, it was still a lot of fun.
You figured it out, Greg?
Almost. I got a couple seconds here. It's like the blind leading the blind, Okay.
Oh, people and their dogs. Good Lord.
Are they
As soon as my
buzzing or
dog
what?
barks, Well, the people across from me have 5 dogs,
Holy cow.
and in the in the city you're not supposed to have that many. And the pit bull keeps getting out, and he wouldn't let me off my porch the other day.
Wouldn't let you off the porch.
No, he was at the end of my stairs, and he was going off. And every time, if you turn your back to him, he comes after you.
Yikes. So now that we
But
got that part done, go ahead.
Oh, and I must not be the only one that I finally called police on it, because it's ridiculous. They leave them dogs out all day long, and that's all they did was bark at everything, and it was constant. I'm talking, 10 hours of them 5 dogs barking at everything. And then the pit bull, the escape artist, kept getting out. But I see they're not leaving them out all day anymore, because I know the one neighbor got out of his car and the pit bull come after him.
Wow.
Yep.
So it's the kind of thing when they need to take that dog from the people.
So what for how Bill has his bar in the gymnasium and that, that's been extended. The last time I was there, it was bigger than the time before.
Correct.
What's he going to have? What's he going to have there? As far
That's
as
going to be. That's going to be mostly just for concessions. So you're going to be able to get your soda, your water. There's going to be hot dogs, nachos, sausage, popcorn, and then, as everybody knows, Bill's nuts. Bill's going to be selling his nuts.
Right. He's got some new nuts this year, doesn't he? Doesn't he have some new ones this year?
I think he's got like 10
or something.
I think he's got like 10 new ones. His newest one is spicy dill pickle.
Spicy dill pickle nuts. That's got to be pretty cool.
Yeah, that's his newest one, and then they're gonna be launching. Everybody knows Mike Gagliano from Peril with the Normal. He's gonna be having Mike's Fruity Bits is gonna be there, which is the like fruity flavored nuts or something like that. I don't know exactly yet, but that's what I've been told.
So he is he okay? Is he going to show up?
We do not know yet for 100%. So still waiting to hear the word. Okay. He's playing it day by day. So his other half of his show, Marilyn Bass, she's 100% coming. She's going to be down Thursday night, so she'll definitely be there.
That's awesome.
I'm good friends with both of them. They were with me at Deadwood.
Yeah. Both amazing people.
Yes,
Mary
they are.
Lynn was in South Carolina too, wasn't she?
Yes. Yep.
And what's the name of that place again?
Which one?
That in South Carolina.
Oh, it was shoot.
I don't remember.
The hotel was just sold too.
Was it? But
no, for the life of me, I'm.
You know what Brandon Cooper is, Chris?
Yeah, I was just talking with him last night.
Brandon.
Yeah, we
Hey, Good Mill.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, Good Mills, because I flew out there and I stayed with Brandon. I think it was 2 weeks. I was out there with him.
God, I wish I could do something like that.
Me and the place you just mentioned, me and Brandon were just talking about that because he was saying I should look at it to do rock down there next year. So
it's a neat place. Really neat place.
And I mean, I didn't talk to him too much about it, but it looked like they had like a kind of a stage set up there already. So it's on my radar.
Yeah. Yep.
That would be great. And it's really,
it would.
It's in the woods.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. I can remember pictures. I had to back out last minute. Wish the heck I would have been there.
I just didn't get into like the haunted history, if it's like well known haunted history or anything there, but
You know,
There's
there's been
some
some,
strange stuff that went on.
there's been some real crazy things that have happened all over this country. Lately, and it's, and I'm sure that you guys, when you guys started out, get on the stage, you'll probably mention everything that went on in Texas. You know, because of all those poor kids that died.
yeah,
You know, that that's something that not to take not to take the fire away. You know what I mean? But it would
correct.
be good at
And
the end, maybe.
it's great that you're talking about that. I mean, because tons of families and everything, not just kids, but adults too, lost their lives. And I just want to say one thing about that is everybody needs to stop turning it all political. You turning it political is not helping these families. So just stop
No,
with the political BS and mourn the families. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
I
I
agree.
appreciate your thoughts. They're well worth it. Because that should be mentioned more. And I wish that I was in the position like you are, because I would voice it too.
Yeah,
It's important for everything that goes on here today. It's the whole climate, the political climate that we're into right now. It's push and shove.
hmm,
Punch here, you punch back, and it's like, wait a minute, you know, give this guy a chance. That a lot of people voted that way, and I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying that in the long run, you got to look at it and say the first time they didn't give him a chance,
hmm,
and that's what they're trying to do, the same thing now. And it's wrong, but it's got really nothing to do with the paranormal community. And for anybody that's listening, don't take me wrong, because I'm for this country as much as anybody else is, and I'm a veteran, and we all have a piece of the pie, and we all
correct.
have the right to voice our own opinions on it. And there's
That's
other
right.
people that seem to think that no, we don't, and it's all stacked, and it's like crock of crap. But you know, it's remarkable that you have gotten this thing together, and we're looking at a week out. It's just like it was like yesterday that you were starting up with it and everything, and it was a pleasure meeting you in the very beginning, because you're an
Yeah,
amazing man, and you've got a great head on your shoulders, and you team up with Jamie Lynn, and you guys can go really far. And
yeah.
I'm grateful that I know you both. And like I said earlier, if there's anything that goes on and you need anything, I'll be there. And I thought about you tonight. I said, well, why not? Since we had an opening, just let you come on and mention it again, and talk about it, and get more people stirred up, and maybe more people try to come,
Yeah,
because
I totally appreciate that. And it's like you said, it came up quick. As I said, July 1st of last year is the first time I actually went to Broadhead. And I didn't even realize it until I got the notification of memories on my phone that July 1st was that date. And I'm like, holy shit, it's been that long already?
that's amazing. That's really amazing. And you know what? The older you get, the faster it flies.
Yep.
You could ask Rex, because he's a lot older than I am. So
Well, I'm
Well,
92, but I look damn good.
oh, come on. You're not 92.
No, I just turned 60 just a month ago.
And I'm a cupcake. I'm barely there yet. You just take it or leave it, Rex. But if there's anything else you want to mention, I know you said that you wanted to go ahead and come on for a while. Whenever you want to leave, just go ahead, and we'll just start talking.
No,
You know,
I'm good the whole time. I'm gonna disappear off camera for like 2 minutes, and I'll be right back.
Okay,
And then we'll go over stuff about Saturday probably here in a few minutes.
okay, that would be great. Thanks, Chris. See you in a couple minutes. So, what are you doing? Are you still drawing right now?
Yeah. Yeah. I started I'd started this one before I got the call for that commission piece. So after I finished that commission piece today, I jumped back in and started this one. And I'm trying to get, and then I'm doing a lot bigger pieces right now. A lot of the stuff is 11 by 14.
Wow. How do you do it
I mean,
11-14 and keep from screwing it up with your hands and everything? How do you do that? You cover it up. You know what I'm saying?
it's,
Because you're
yeah, it's, there's times, I mean, I've got to really pay attention because it's not like I can erase it. That part, oh, I made a mistake and erase it. I mean, it's pen to paper. And once I get going, I have to pay attention to what I'm doing and not go to an area that I start shading that isn't supposed to be shaded, which I've done. And there's no going back. I mean, if it's bad enough, I just have to destroy the picture and start all over again. And you're looking at, well, the Johnny Cash one I just finished was 62 hours. I had into that picture there.
Yeah. I'm still here. I'm just trying to do something that. You there?
Yeah, I'm
Don't
here.
leave me. Okay.
I'm here.
Okay.
So yeah, I figured if I was gonna be out here on my porch, and when it's nice out, I come out here and work on my art. And it stopped raining, and it's nice and cool out here for once. And I thought when you asked me to come be on the show, I'm going. Well, I told Joy, I said I'm going to set up on the porch. I'm going to set out there.
Okay.
It's my brother from another mother.
Jamie Van Kellen. Who said that?
Brat Girl said, it's my brother from another mother, Rex. And Jamie goes, hey, a bunch of good-looking guys. You're right. We are.
Jamie's coming on, Chris.
Oh, great.
She couldn't handle it. It's me, Tracy.
Is she coming on the show?
Who, Tracy? No, Jamie Lynn is.
Yeah, I had to go say
sweet,
good night to the grandkids because the grandkids were going to sleep. So
Yeah. How old are your grandkids?
got one that's 3, 2, and then a newborn.
Holy crap! Boy, that's crazy. So you got mama had taking care of them, or
What's that?
you got mama taking care of them?
Yeah, he's in there with them.
That's great. You see, she says, "Ah, shucks, shush, Chris. Everybody loves me." The link's
She
there,
said, "Send me the
Jamie. Go
link."
jump on the link. I just sent it to you. It's on Messenger. She should be here any second. Watch. Bing. Crazy. I didn't.
She said
get
she
it.
didn't get it.
I'll send it to her. Hold on. Yeah, I'll message it to her.
Okay. Otherwise, I go back and forth all over the screen. But that's awesome. She says, "I got it now." Did you get it to her? Did you send it to her? Chris is like froze. Are you froze? There he is.
Oh, there he is.
I sent it to her just as you said she got it. So
It must have been the way the weather is, I would say. Hopefully there won't be anything like that going on next week. They get it out of their system now. But
yeah, luckily I looked at the weather, like predicted weather, and when I'm going camping up there Thursday, it looks like it's gonna be like in the 70s for my camping trip, but then it's gonna be like in the high 80s on Friday, Saturday. So.
And now for the beautiful Jamie Lynn Keller.
There she is.
Oh, there
Hello.
she is.
I don't know about beautiful.
How are you?
I just got in my pajamas
as
and
ever.
washed my face, and
Beautiful.
here I am.
Beautiful. You're clean as a whistle.
I am.
There you go. Can't knock that with a stick, right?
And I'm surrounded by three good-looking guys. Doesn't get any better than this on a Friday night.
You got your cohort up there. Your other half.
That guy up there, he's doing amazing with the rock down.
Greg, did you almost say cohort?
No, I didn't say that. Don't no. Cohort. I think that's the word. I've heard it before. I've heard somebody use it on a political program somewhere.
Likely. I don't English anymore.
How are you tonight?
I am very tired, and I've got a lot to do, but I couldn't resist popping on for a little bit here.
I figured if the seed is planted that you would come.
Yeah, of course.
That's good. Glad you're here. It's now.
Me
now
too.
The two big people from the whole Paracon are here. Which
yeah.
Makes it,
how are we going to get Rex to come?
I wish.
Not that far of a drive.
3 hours for me.
It's not too bad.
He's got a new car, I think. Don't you got a new car?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
See, it probably drives by itself.
It's not that new.
Is it one of those ones? One of those Teslas? Did you get?
No.
You know, police officers get a break on those. I heard.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't want one.
So what's holding you back from coming?
Oh.
Now and then Chris is looking down at you, and then Jamie's looking at you this way. So you must feel like you're getting pointed out. They're drawing you out, Rex.
I feel like, the Brady Bunch, the beginning of it, where everybody's looking at each other.
Right?
I was just thinking the same thing.
what's probably holding me back is the monetary part of it, the money.
Gotcha.
It's not, I don't have it. I don't have that right now with everything that's been going on. And like I told Greg, because I'd been kind of off the radar for the last month and a half or so, and I'd been having some health issues. So
Oh no.
I've done a bunch of shows. I've been working on my house. I landscaped the front of my house and I've just been busy every single day. I mean, from the time I get up till the time to go to bed, just to keep my mind off of waiting to find out what they find out about me. I'm waiting for the rest of the test results, and obviously I'm not going to hear anything this week, but I knew with it being a holiday weekend last weekend that it was going to be a while before some of the tests would be back, because I know some of them they sent off to California to have them done. So just waiting to see. I mean, I'll be
whatever
fine.
You need reinforcement wise, prayer wise, they're here.
Yeah,
exactly.
Because
I mean,
I've since this has started, I've lost over 40 pounds, and I mean,
wow.
I'm glad I'm getting rid of that weight. I mean, with all those surgeries and stuff, and I'm still going to physical therapy. I mean, it's been 2 years straight with all the
see
one right after another, and then I had yeah.
No, I just keep on going. I was going to say something, but I won't.
And I thought after the emergency eye surgery and stuff that things were finally on keel, and about a month and a half ago I started getting ill and started losing a lot of weight, and I just told everybody I'm trying to be a supermodel. So
that's a good deal. They're looking for their Dickies are looking for somebody to model their shorts, so you can do shorts.
Oh, there you go.
And what is going on here? What was that? Did you see that?
See what?
The whole picture went out for a minute.
Oh, it didn't work. Didn't happen.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either.
On my end.
Well, we're gonna have to timestamp that at about 47 minutes. We'll have to go back and look.
Yeah, my side was black.
Crazy.
So we better get back. We better get back to the issues at hand, because we're keeping Jamie up and Kristen, and we want to be sure that we covered everything. We had all our I's dotted and T's crossed. So
perfect.
You were going to go ahead and talk about Saturday, right?
Well, did Chris talk about Friday night yet?
That I did. Friday is done and over with.
Do you want me to take over Saturday, or you want to do Saturday?
If you got Saturday handled, go for it, because you got that schedule in your head. So
actually, I don't, but I'm pretty close. Alrighty, so Saturday, the Rockdown starts at the actual Paracon. Starts at 11 a.m. and runs until 5 p.m. During that time, we have over 40 different vendors that will be offering a ton of different things, from crystals to Reiki massages to coffee to authors. It's just one thing after another, and they're pretty remarkable. Bill will be selling his nuts, and we'll have Mike Galliano's free bits. So we're all excited for that to debut. We have food at the concession stand. The concession stand will be cash only. We have a whole bunch of different speakers. We have speakers running on the hour, every hour, from 11 to 4 p.m. And they'll be taking up 2 speaker rooms. And then we also have gallery readings and workshops that will be in the conference room running during the day too. So we've got Marilyn Bass doing a gallery reading, Sarah Lamos doing a gallery reading. We have Kat Armstrong. She's going to be doing mirror scrying, but it's not her normal. It's one step higher. So it really gets you dive deep into it, is the reason behind it and things like that. So that's pretty exciting. And then I believe we still have a comedy show that's going to be running. And then after the Paracon, there's a 2-hour downtime in between the Paracon and the main investigation. During that time, if you bought an all-in ticket, or if you'd like to stick around and watch Scotty Rourke's match game show, which is absolutely hilarious. We've got a great panel of amazing, goofy people. You can stick around and watch that from 5:30 to 6:30, but we will be accepting donations for that, and those donations will go strictly to Broadhead Manor. And then the main investigation starts at 7 p.m. and that runs until 1 a.m. And we've got a bunch of excellent lead investigators and teams helping out with that, from Paranormal Exposures, Eternal Paranormal, Phantasm Paranormal, and then we're going to have like David Childers and Vince Keyline and Michael John Angus, David Childers and Allura. Did I mention Nathaniel Elwell? But yeah, we've got great people that are going to be assisting with that investigation. Chris, how many all-in tickets do we have left? Is it still 2?
2 all in, and then there's one more main investigation single ticket available now because somebody had to back out, so I put one back up for sale.
Okay, so there's only 2 all-in left and 1 main investigation ticket left. And what that means is once it's sold out, it's sold out. We won't be doing any more. So get those tickets at paranormalrockdown.com. You'll click on Saturday, and then you'll click on the 7 p.m. investigation. Or
How are you
For all-
going to how are you going to traffic the people for coming in?
so during the investigation, you mean?
For any, whether it's the Paracon or the investigation, how are the people coming in?
Okay, well, they're coming in the back middle doors of Broadhead Manor. So we'll
Okay.
have people out there assisting with parking, and there'll be a tent in the back, so they'll know where to enter in the back. We
Okay.
will have somebody at the desk out there, and you will have to, provide your name along with identification if we ask for it. And then you will be getting a wristband or a ticket, depending on what you purchased. And then we do have security throughout the day, which is provided by Broadhead Manor and the Wisconsin Bearded Brothers. So all of our guests will be restricted to certain areas, which will be the gym, the music room, the conference room, and the auditorium. Other than that, they can't go anywhere else, or they will be escorted off the property. And we're not doing that to be cruel. We're doing that for safety purposes. If there was a fire and they were on the 3rd floor and we don't know about it, it's liability and it's a serious risk for them. So we have people walking around. 2 of them at all times will be going throughout the building. Same thing with the investigation. When you check in, you will receive a ticket or a wristband for the investigation as well. You have to save that until the 7 p.m. If you only purchase like the investigation and not the Paracon, same thing. You just come to those back doors with that tent and we'll get you checked in. During the actual investigation, our teams will be at 5 or 6 different locations within the building. Our guests will be staying put at each individual location, and the guests will be rotating from place to place. So they will have an opportunity to investigate with everybody that's on the lineup to see how people do things differently and whatnot. So that's very exciting. Did that answer your question?
Yep, that sounds perfect.
Thank you.
Everybody should be excited about it.
You didn't mention what Greg up there is going to be doing.
Nope.
Okay.
So at 9 to 10 p.m., there's going to be a break during that investigation. And during that time, there's people who purchase the seance. They'll be going with Sam Beltrusis and be doing a seance. And then those other people can either take their break or they can go with the man up there, Greg Koss and Bobby Resnick, and watch how the ITC, the Estes method is done during that time. So we're offering, like I said, a whole bunch of different things throughout this whole Paracon that'll keep people really interested. So
That's
thank you,
amazing.
Greg, for offering your services.
Oh, I love doing it, like everybody else does. It's no different.
Yeah.
And it comes from inside. It comes from the heart.
Well, we love
To
you.
be able to go ahead and know, how long it's been. And I don't know what I would do without the boxes.
I know what we would do without
I
you.
really don't.
So I got a question for you, Greg. So people have seen me and Jamie on numerous podcasts and have heard us say our reasons why everybody needs to come to this event and why everybody needs to go to Broadhead. You have been to Broadhead a couple times. Can you tell us and tell everybody of why they should come to Broadhead?
It's a unique experience. It's a location that offers, to me, a variety of emotions, feelings, the whole kit and caboodle. It's every floor offers something different. It's like a layer cake.
It is.
It's not like it's and you can't do that with a lot of other locations. I think I've probably been there now seven or eight times, but a lot when it's really cold and the building goes through a almost like its own individual portal where the spirits sort of change.
They do.
Because of the way the air is. And it's something that it caught my eye very quickly. I'm always another one that likes to go ahead and do things on my own too. So when I started to do the Estes and I had a partner, and he was a good partner. I would go into the big room, the main room for me, where I could sit and I could feel them come into the room, is the big table, where they sell all the wares in there. The cases are in there.
Yeah, that's changed. You're talking on the second floor?
I think it was. It was where it was across from where Bill's partner had would do all the masquerades and stuff and do all the faces.
Okay.
And it was where they used to have they used to sell this. There were sets. I'm trying to remember which set it was, and I had totally forgot about this until right now, that he had some kits. I don't remember what it was exactly. I'm going through a brain fart right now.
Yeah, he's offered so many different things, from spirit dice to Ouija boards to.
Yeah, it was like a Ouija, but there was a whole kit, and Resnick says Broadhead is this amazing place, and then he did it again. Here, this is from Rusnek.
They do have
an-
a different gift shop area. In fact, during the Paracon, Ron and Bill are going to have a table where they're actually offering stuff right in the gymnasium.
Oh, that's cool.
So it'll be a little bit more accessible to people. And then if people pay for the tours, because they're offering tours of the manor to take people to those places that would otherwise be off limits at 12, 2, and 4, and those can be purchased right at the concession stand. They'll go back to like, I don't know what Bill calls it, but like the effects room where Ron has all of his mannequins and statues and the reenactment things set up over there.
That's
Where
just amazing talent.
It really is. And he's just got so much more going on. Everybody should purchase a ticket and take a tour if they haven't seen it.
I don't know why. I don't know why more people don't want us go in the room with the big table right there.
Yeah, right now the main conference room with the big table is over by Ron's effects room where he actually makes the stuff.
Okay.
It's over there now, where it used to be on the second floor on the opposite end of where Bill and Ron's condo is.
Okay.
So they've moved it in the last year.
I think the last time we were there it was pretty cold again.
Yeah. But no, Broadhead offers a lot. I mean, from children to nuns to, teenagers to teachers, janitors, principals, elementals. I mean, they have such an array of things going on there. And depending on where you are, what time of day, and what season it is, you definitely experience a lot of different things. And then the owners themselves are absolutely incredible. They make it feel like home. They make you feel like your family.
They're awesome people. That's for damn
They
sure.
are. Every time that I've been there and a Paracon or something has happened, it feels more like a family reunion than it does a Paracon, because everybody gets along so well and we have such a great time, and it's just amazing.
That's great. I'm glad you guys were here tonight, and I'm glad that did you cover everything else? Did we cover everything for Saturday?
I think so. Chris, did I forget anything? We do have like Jenny Davis, who's going to be offering aura readings, and we have Marilyn Bass, who is going to do intuitive painting. She's going to be doing that on site for people. We have Reiki, and we have massages and a whole bunch of different things. So, I mean, it's like a one-stop shop. It's going to be pretty incredible.
It's going to be wonderful.
Yeah. There's only one other thing that I'd like to do, and that would be to thank the sponsors that we have.
Go ahead.
I don't have them in front of me, so hopefully I don't forget. So Chris, correct me if I'm wrong. But we have Unturned Pages. We have Katie McVeigh with Tamerlane Media. We have Boo Bitches Paranormal. We have Paranormal Party Wisconsin, Phantasma Paranormal, Hot Headed Radio, Small Town Productions, Wisconsin Bearded Brothers, who's above them, Survivor Angels, Eternal Paranormal, Para with the Normal, and then Stream Beacon TV. Oh, we didn't talk about the guests we've got coming in Saturday.
You forgot one. You forgot one sponsor there.
Which one did I forget?
Bonus Witch.
Oh no, Annie would shoot me. Sorry, Annie, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Forgive me. She would oh my goodness. Annie's a wonderful woman. She's coming to Broadhead tomorrow to help me clean it up and get it ready for next weekend. But some of the guests we have coming, I didn't even mention them. So we've got a whole bunch of people coming from the Beacon crew, and Stream Beacon TV is an amazing streaming service for true crime and paranormal. StreamBeaconTV.com is where you can look that up. But we've got Josh Purvis and Vince Keyline and Michael John Angus and Marilyn Bass, and possibly Mike Galliano. I'm not up in the air yet. We have
And
Dark
then-
Realm TV. What's up?
We got Michael Cook added too from Stream Beacon.
Yeah, he was our newest addition. He's coming all the way in from Alaska.
Wow.
So that's pretty exciting.
Where's he at in
Yes.
Alaska?
I have no idea. But yeah, so he's coming.
He could have come back with me.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's just amazing. He's one of the co-owners for it, along with Josh. Then we have Dark Realm TV, which is amazing as well. We've got Jay, Jason, and Joe Kudo. So we're excited to have them, and that's Dark Realm TV.
All three of them are going to be there?
They are.
Oh my God, this is going to be something.
Yeah, Teresa's going to be with them too. We have a Zoom presentation that's being done with Dustin Perry, and that'll be live, and he'll do a presentation and then a Q&A. As of right now, Dave Schrader is still on the books to be coming. He hasn't contacted us, but let's all say a quick prayer for him. He recently lost his father, so if by chance he doesn't come, we completely understand.
Right.
But everybody, if you don't mind saying a prayer for him, because his heart is hurting.
Right.
Yeah, just a great array of people. Sarah Lamos and Larry Eisler and Christina Bloom, and I could go on and on and on and on and on. A lot of different locations are coming. We have Jericho coming. Ashmore Estates is coming. Rhodes Hotel is coming. So people can become aware of different areas to investigate if they haven't been there already. We've got somebody on site who's going to be doing photography for either individuals or teams. So that's exciting. So that's just another reason.
The other locations,
Are the other locations what?
are the locations that you mentioned going to have tables, or are they going to be just walking
They are.
around?
Nope, they all have tables.
Okay.
Yep, they all have tables.
Awesome.
I think we need to all pitch in and get Rex some gas money to get up here for the day.
If you guys can help me out, I'll be there. And I'd be there if I could anyway. You probably wouldn't let me speak because you'd have to pull me off. I would go way over my time anyway. So.
Yeah, all of our speaker times are taken, so we wouldn't be able to have you do that. But we would definitely, I think, be able to set you up with a little. If you could bring it, do you have a table?
Yeah.
That you could bring up. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll talk afterwards.
Okay.
And we'll see what we can do to get you on board with us.
Awesome.
I'd love to finally. I better keep my mouth shut. Anyway.
I miss the heck out of you. I haven't seen you since last year.
Yeah, I miss you too. And unfortunately, spit hit the spam after our last investigation, and it kind of just put a sour taste in my mouth, and I had to walk away for a while.
Hey, you do what you got to do.
But yeah,
I love you, paranormal or non-paranormal. You've always been good to me, so.
And you own some of my art.
I do. I have 3 of your books.
You got all 3 of my books?
I do.
Have you colored in the coloring book yet?
One of them. It's like, but
everybody goes, see? That's what everybody says. They're so pretty. I don't want to color them.
They are, and I feel like I'm destroying art. Like, it's graffiti.
With
but
a crayon going like this.
I use a certain colored pencil.
I'm glad people think that. It's an honor and a blessing that people think that, that my art, they don't want to do anything to it to change it. But, I put 158 hours into that book, and I hand drew every single one of them. I don't do anything digital, nothing digital. Everything's done by hand, and what I do, nobody does it anymore. Nobody does pointillism. It's a lost art.
I actually have one of your prints too. I got it from Alan with the Stagecoach books.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was actually the first building that I ever did was for him, and there's over 300,000 dots in that picture.
Unbelievable. So,
Wow.
so I'm a Rex fan. I'm a groupie.
And I'm a Jamie fan.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You
All right,
betcha.
guys. Do you guys need me for anything else? I think Chris can handle the rest of it.
Oh, I think you're just perfect.
Well,
You can
thank you
sit
for
here, you can-
inviting me to come on.
Well, you guys are important. That's the only
Res,
way I put it.
photocopy it and color it. I think I'm just going to buy another book. So I have one for coloring and one for keeping.
He would say,
Uh-huh.
Are
that,
you
wouldn't he?
signed?
What's
All
that?
3 of the books are signed?
I don't think one
Did I
of them
sign
is.
any of your books? Or
I don't
Right.
think the last one is signed, but I think 2 of them are signed.
We
I'll
have
have
to
to look.
talk.
okay.
We have to
Well,
talk about the books after we leave.
Yeah. But yeah, hit me up later on, Rex, and we'll talk about getting you to the Rock Down.
Well, we can.
Okay.
We'll go off the air. I'm ready to call it. And if you want to hang around for a few more minutes, do some talking, that's fine.
Yeah, but I'm not going to stay too long, but sure.
Okay. I want to go ahead and thank Chris and lovely Jamie and Rex for a great night, and Rez for making sure his underwear is going to all be clean for next week. That's important.
Amen.
So you guys all have a great evening. Thanks everybody in the chat for being here. It's been a great
Thank
show, and I'm glad we had the opportunity to help out again with this great event. And with that, be sure to mention a prayer to Mr. Schrader. That's important too. So you guys
And
all
Mike,
have
and Mike Galliano, please. He's
Yeah,
still
Mike.
healing from his injuries.
okay, everybody. You guys all have a great evening, and we'll see you later. Good night.
Thank you.
Night, everyone.
thanks.
Good
Night.
Ha 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 ha.